I don't actually wear glasses. I'm just pretending. Cause why not?
Yeah, I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know. Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me
I'm
grow.
finally gonna do the Newbie Authortube tag. I'm so excited about this because I've been wanting to do it and then trying to do it like 1,000 different times for about a couple years now because I'm a punk. But nonetheless, you know, I'm doing it today. I do not know who originated the tag for sure because, like I said, I've watched so many of these videos and they always kind of link back to where they saw it. So that's what I'm going to do. I saw this with Cam, my boy, yes. And so that's where I'm going to say it originated from. I'm sure that you can trace it back to the owner. Let's see. How did you find out about Authortube? Well, I found out about Authortube watching YouTube for the past couple years. I didn't know for sure that there was a thing called Authortube per se. I just knew that there was a community where writers got together and talked about writing and the process and the whole journey, and I knew I wanted to be a part of that. The actual term Authortube, I think I heard like 1.5 years ago, something like that. I don't know. Didn't commit it to memory. I just decided that I was probably so far out the game, it's probably always existed and I just didn't know. So that's kind of weird, but I will say all the way back to 2014 that I've been watching author videos, and we'll just leave it at that. Okay, what genres do you write in? Oh, that's hard. I've written in so many different ones, but primarily I write paranormal, fantasy, romance type stuff, you know, mushy stuff with, you know, shapeshifters and that sort. But I have delved into plenty of other places, including erotica, which y'all just don't know. I may surprise you with some of that. My current piece, which is so weird because it's not paranormal, fantasy, or nothing like that. It's more of a coming of age story, and it's new adult. So yes, it's coming of age and it's new adult. Trust me, you'll know why later. What is your preferred point of view, tense, and category of story? I have to say third person, omniscient, present tense. And my preferred category will always be new adult. You know, even though, yes, I do like young adult, and I like middle grade too. I like adult more. Let's see. What was the next question? Are you a plotter, pantser, or plantser? First, let me say how much I hate those terms with a passion. I hate the. Are you a plotter? Are you a pantser? Are you a planner? Like most people, but when the idea comes to me, I work it out in my head. And when it grows beyond the point of where it's just an idea, I start writing down little notes and passages, maybe a chapter or 12. But when I'm ready to get into the nitty gritty of writing the book, I create an outline. So I am a planner. I guess that's the right term. Doesn't matter. I hate all of them. So let's see. Number 5. Are you traditionally published, self-published, or yet to be published? I'm yet to be published and proud. I say that because I'm so glad I didn't have the knowledge to publish myself like 2 years ago, because I would have fucked it up in a in a royal way, like major fuckitude. So I'm glad I know more now, and I'm glad I'm more armed. Okay, what publishing company, literary agency, and or printing company are you represented by? None. If you're not published, what's your dream publishing house and or agent? I have no desire to ever be published traditionally. That is not saying that it will never happen, because I can't predict the future anymore. I gave that skill up for Lent. I have no desire to do it. I'm not working towards doing it. My dream would be to create my own publishing house where I can help, other newbies coming in. So, there. So, number 7, what Authortube related videos can we expect to find on your channel? Authortube related. That is a really good question, to point out the fact that you said Authortube related. So Authortube related, I will say my process, my journey, my struggle, my triumph as a writer who is trying to become an author. That's what you can expect. That won't be all I'll do though, all right, when did you start writing? I remember the exact moment. 4th grade, reading class, Miss Bernadette. She gave us an assignment saying that we had to complete a story where they gave us like a lead in, and it was like a spaceship landed in Chapel Street. Chapel Street was the alley on the side of our school. St. Michael's forever. And a ship landed and during recess. Then what? And I do not know what happened to me that moment. I remember that moment like it was yesterday. Something clicked in my brain. Something went off in my head. And I say that because before that, I did not have this deep desire to be a writer. I always wrote, and I would write songs and poems and stuff like that, but to tell stories, not so much. And when I had to do it in school, I would get a little pissed off because I'm like, leave me alone. I've proven on more than one occasion I understand English pretty well, for the most part. So stop bugging me. But when she gave me that, it just went pew. So much so that was 4th grade. So by the time I graduated, which we graduate at in Catholic school, we graduated at 6th grade before we went to junior high school. Not fucking middle school, junior goddamn high. Before we went to junior high school. And by the time I got out of school, they had actually created a special award for me honoring my writing. I was the first person to get it and the only person to ever get it. But they created it specifically for me because that's how much I got into it. Like, boom. It was just, let's get off this question. I can talk about it forever. Number 9. What is the first story you ever wrote? Well, that was it. The first story I wrote it was called Tin Can Alley. Everybody's had to be called Tin Can Alley. Even though it happened in Castle Street Alley. That's what it was called. But what mine was about after, the spaceship landed was, I was in 4th grade, so don't judge me. Me and 2 of my friends, we kind of went with the aliens to their planet because they said their planet was made out of candy, and we were down for that shit. Like, we can eat some of the planet and y'all be cool with it. Like, yeah, but you have to stay with us for 472 years. And we're like, whoa. We can't miss dinner. Our people will recognize that we were gone if we were gone for that long. And then it turned out that their years were like seconds or some shit. And basically we would be back. We wouldn't be back in enough time to go back to class, conveniently. But we would be there in enough time to come back for dinner so our parents won't miss us. So that was cool. So a couple things happened, and you may notice that I don't have lenses anymore. See, what had happened was I was trying to clean the lens because the lens was dirty, and it fell out. So then I was like, well, pop the other one out. You weren't using them to see anyway. You can't fucking see. Can't see with them. Can't see without them. But I like the frames. So, what authors inspired my writing the most? None. I don't really understand why people. I guess you can be inspired by another writer to write like their style or something, but I was never inspired by anybody's style or whatever. I'm not sure what you're asking about that question. Now, if you want to get into writers who I love, I have a shit ton of guilty pleasure writers. Like, I love Sharon Page. Yes, I do. And I love Elizabeth Amber. The Lords of Sata series. Come on now. I don't believe that they're meant to be like this funny story, but they tickle me to no end. They tickle me for 1,000 different reasons. Okay. But I love them. I love them. I love George R.R. Martin. What? What you talking about? I love Jon Snow. I love Charles Dickens. I love Charles Dickens. He's just pretty much a fucking genius. So number 11. Do you schedule your writing sessions or do you get to it whenever you can? I write every single solitary day. Period. Every day. I don't have a day off. I write 7 days a week. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I am a crazy person. That is how I roll. I do not have a certain time scheduled. Like, I don't write from 7 to 9 every day or something like that. But I do write in the evenings mostly. I write when I feel like it throughout the day. I don't care what else I have to do. I write. In between, like, I would, like, do my job and on my breaks. Because I wouldn't take the breaks, I would write. And then it would be lunchtime, and I wouldn't take lunch, I would write. And that's just me. I would come home and play with babies, and then I would write. I write every day. The only time that I don't write is if I am desperately sick. And I swear, even then I write. Or if the babies are desperately sick, and then I have to, give them attention because, legally, it's expected. So, yeah, I write every day, mainly evenings, to answer that question. Do you type on a computer, typewriter, write everything out by hand, or use a blend of those? Yes. Where do you write generally? I write in my studio. 99.9% of the time, I do it in my studio. If I'm caught somewhere, like if I'm at a friend's house and I'm feeling antsy, then of course I'll just write there. I write wherever I can if I'm not in my studio. But I write in my studio. Okay, what are you most looking forward to now that you are a part of Authortube? Okay, I'm gonna practice saying author and not say Arthur, because I know the difference, but it's just a hard word for me. So, Authortube. I'm just so happy that I get to say I'm a part of Authortube. I am legit a part of Authortube. Hey, okay, I will not break into song again. What I'm looking forward to is just the camaraderie of it, the community, readers who like authors who love authors, helping out and sharing the whole fucking ball of wax. That's what I'm looking forward to. I do not have a legit author tribe, writer tribe, whatever. So to me, that's what Authortube will be, my tribe. Hello. So it's me. I'm here looking like I have fucking leprosy. What is going on with the oh my god. Anyway. But that's my author newbie tag. And like so many others, I tag anybody else who wants to do it. But I'm going to legit tag Kimberly Meade because I know she hasn't done it yet. And I'm going to tag DL Tillery because I know she hasn't done it yet. And that's all I can think of because I made my video. I did it. Oh, no song. This time. If that beeps one more fucking time, it ain't nobody but Ramona ass beeping. God damn it. What's going on with my face? What the fuck? Looks like I have like bumps all over my face, but I don't. I swear this is smooth. What's going on? Oh shit. I look like I have leprosy or something. What's happening? I'm working on me. I'm getting there.
I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.